Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on CSS width, height and max width property, and right now we will be continuing our discussion on CSS width property itself. And right now we'll be talking about CSS width auto value. Quickly, let's get to our document and see what will happen. As you can see, we are having this in our previous tutorial where we discussed about the width, height property and some other values. But right now, let's specify width property inside this our body element, and after that we can now specify value of auto. So let's give it width and give it auto value. Let's see how our document will look when we reload it. Can you see there's no changes to our document? But in our previous tutorial where we discussed about the width length property, let me show you something which along with the percentage property. Let me show you something we discussed about when we give it 50%. Let's reload our document. Can you see this is having the 50% now? And also when we give it 40%, can you see what happens? So in our previous tutorial we have discussed about this, the width along with the percentage, and right now we are just right here to discuss about the width property, which is having the auto value. So let's say for instance now I select this field set, I give this field set a class name. Let's give this let's give it a class name. Let's give it 1, and let's select the class name. Let's select 1. We select the class name. Let's give it width property, and let's give it auto. When we save this our document, let's see how our document looks. Can you see there's no any changes there? No any changes to this our first element right here, first field set. But when we try to do something with this, let's say for instance now give it 60, let's give it 70 and reload your document. Can you see it increase? But just imagine we increase it again. Let's give it 80. Let's save our document and reload. Can you see it increases, right? But let's specify, because this field set right here is having a value of auto, that's why it continue increasing along with the with this body element width. But one thing I will do is that I will give this one its own separate value so that it will not be able to be increasing along with this one. But there is different way you can do this. But firstly, I'm going to use the percentage also. Let's bring this back to 40%. Reload your document. Can you see it's on 40% right now? Now let's decrease and increase our this in which. Let's give this one also. Firstly, let's give it 20%. 20%. Yes. Reload your document. Can you see this first width is having 20%? When we increase it, let's say we give it 40% or 30%. Let's give it 30% also. 30%. Reload. When we give it 30%, can you see? Now let's give it 40% so you can see what will happen. Reload. When we reload, so you know that this first field set right here is taking the 40% out of this element at the top. That is, the width is working. In our previous story I told you that the width property is working along with its parent element. So no matter the amount you are specifying inside this parent element, it calculates it along with this one that is inside here, so that your document can look nice. So it will take the 40% out of this body element. So this 40% now is taken out from this body element. That is the main thing you are seeing right here. If we are using this width property along with percentage, definitely we are seeing, for instance, if we have 100% of this body element right here, you should take 40% of it. If we have 70% of it, you should take 40% of it. If we have 50% of it, you should take 40% of it. So I'm going to show you again so you can be able to understand it in normal ways. Okay, let's give this one 50%. Save your document and reload. Can you see it increases a little and it take 40% out of it? So let's increase it to reach, let's give it 100, let's give it 100. Yes, let's give it 100%. Reload. When we give it 100%, can you see it's taking 40% out of the 100%? Can you see? Can you see what happens? So but when we give it auto, when we give it auto right here, let's reload our document. It automatically calculates it for us. So it take out of the auto because we don't know the exact width of our screen right here. We don't want to calculate it by ourselves, so we give it auto. And this one also right here, we are not able to control this one by ourselves now, just to make sure that we calculate the width of this first fits element. So we are not saying it should take, no matter in the first body element, we said we don't want to calculate it by ourselves, that it should calculate it for us, that it should fill the screen automatically. But this second one, we are saying that please calculate it for us. We just want little from it, like we need 40%. So let's say we want to increase it. We can increase it to 70% if you want. When we increase it to 70%, can you see we are having 70%? So when we say we need 100%, let me show you. Reload. Can you see we're having 100%? Even when you see the 100% is going beyond our auto. So let's say for instance now we increase this reach 200%. Save your document and reload. Can you see? So definitely it goes beyond our our document. As you can see, it goes beyond our body element, it goes beyond its parent element. So that's how it works. Please, I want you guys to practice this because this is so sensitive in some manner, because some case you will need to use this, so you should be aware of all this kind of thing. So that is, we are telling you to, so no matter how you use width is calculating along with this thing you are having inside. So in our next video, I'll still show you some ways you can use this width. And what akorede ayofe is my name once again. I wish to see you guys next time to the next tutorial. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Peace and love.